silver.com to find out more about this incredible new silver compound. The new silver solution is a natural antibiotic that is clinically tested to kill viruses, germs, bacteria, and yeast safely. This new technology has proven itself to be a formidable weapon against bio-threats of today and tomorrow. The new silver solution gel has been shown to disinfect topically and keep the area sanitized for up to 4 hours. The new silver solution is a highly effective, potent nanoparticle solution that is lethal to bacteria, yeast, and viruses. Go to supernaturalsilver.com and see the amazing line of products they have available. Check out the patented new silver solution today. Click on the link and check out the uses for new silver solution. Order this extra line of defense today by going to supernaturalsilver.com. That's supernaturalsilver.com today.
Waging war on corruption. Alex Jones on the GCN Radio Network.
All right, my friends, we are now into the final hour already of this transmission. I do want to get into the whole hate crime legislation. I've read the subsections over and over again for you on air. I can't believe this is in there. I can't believe this is happening. And I do want to take your phone calls in the next segment before I get into all of that for those that have been patiently holding. But Daryl Rundis got interrupted by the satellite break there. So, Daryl, you were explaining that parable there given by Christ about this test that is this life and what's going to happen to people that use their stewardship and their knowledge to abuse the lesser people. And I also like the story of better to tie a millstone around your neck than to hurt one of these. And I see that not just as physical children, but also as retarded children or special needs type people or the old. How the elite, how the predators love to feed on the weak. They are certainly going to be punished for that.
Absolutely. In fact, what this scripture that I just read you in Luke 12 says clearly, though, is those who don't know, in other words, those that don't know him, and they don't live for him, they serve Satan and not God, they hate God, therefore they love death. Those people are in less trouble with Jesus when he returns than those who call themselves believers. Keep in mind, he's not addressing this to the unbeliever. He says he's going to assign these people with the unbelievers. So he's talking about believers here. He's saying, hey, if that wicked, lazy servant doesn't get up and get out and do the master's will, which is to stand up for peace and truth and liberty and justice and what's right and what's good, he's going to cut them into many pieces and give them many blows. They're going to be assigned a place with the unbelievers, only they're going to be tortured even worse.
Well, what about all these Christians that are saying war and death and all of this stuff is a good thing and even killing people's kids in front of them? Suddenly that's a good thing. Suddenly carpet bombing cities is a good thing. Suddenly corruption and lying about WMDs is a good thing. These aren't really Christians.
No, absolutely not. And that's what's sad. In fact, I'm going to quit calling myself a Christian and start calling myself a Christ follower or something, because so many people claim to be a Christian, and it's, they may serve him with their lips, but their hearts are far from him, because I don't know anybody who could love righteousness, who could be a light of the world, and yet allow all these evil deeds that are done in darkness and never expose them, or even worse, start to beat their fellow maid servants or men servants and make fun of them and mock them. I get rebuked all the time. Every time I post a story on my Facebook, I got Christian after Christian lining up to mock me, make fun of me, call me a tinfoil hat-wearing crazy conspiracy theorist. And sadly, none of them have done the research. None of them have done the work. In fact,
well, it's more than that. They don't even want to know, Daryl. They get into being ignorant, and their religion is being ignorant. And you can give them mainstream news about the preachers covertly hired by FEMA. FEMA's saying they're getting ready for forced inoculations. I don't know if they're going to do it, but they're certainly saying they're getting ready. Homeland Security doing drills with foreign troops, and they just laugh. So they're the kooks. It's their religion to laugh at us.
Absolutely. And what's even more wicked about it is that here they say, oh, it's all going to happen anyways. There's nothing I can do. God's in control, so I'm just going to pray. And I asked them, look, if a tsunami was about to sweep across the land and wipe out thousands of people, and you knew it was coming, would you just sit there and say, well, God's in control, I'll just stand here and pray? Or would you run around warning people? And sadly to say, I actually got Christians say, no, I would just pray. Let the media tell them about the tsunami. That's their job. And I just find it very sad. In fact, it reminds me of another scripture, and it also reminds me of you in 2 Thessalonians 2, verse 9 through 12. It reminds me of people drinking the Kool-Aid, as you call it. It says, the coming of the lawless one will be in accordance with the work of Satan displayed in all kinds of counterfeit miracles, signs, and wonders, and in every sort of evil that deceives those who are perishing. They perish because they refuse to love the truth and so be saved. And for this reason, God sends them a powerful delusion so that they will believe the lie. And they do. They buy the lie. They love the lie, don't they?
Exactly. This entire New World Order system is openly coming out in the open. It's the best time ever to wake people up. And the Christians look at their watch and go, I'm about to get raptured. I'm glad things are getting bad. I'm not going to help anybody. Do you really think God's going to save you then if you have that attitude? Daryl, stay there one more minute.
Hello, friends. This is Alex Jones, and I want each of you to ask yourself this question. Do you really know what's in your tap water? In a recent study conducted by a major environmental auditor, they found that over 260 chemicals and pollutants are present in municipal drinking water. Many of these chemicals are directly linked to cancer, reproductive, immune, and developmental system diseases. Now, what are you going to do about it? The Ecola Blue atmospheric water generator is a low-cost way to take back control of you and your family's drinking water. The Ecola Blue 28 produces up to 7 gallons of water from the humidity in the atmosphere and uses state-of-the-art carbon filtration, reverse osmosis, and ultraviolet light sterilization techniques. That's right, clean water right from the air you breathe. Order today by calling 1-800-691-6043. That's 1-800-691-6043. Or visit Ecola Blue on the web at www.ecoloblu.com today. That's EcolaBlue.com. This is Alex Jones, and I want to tell you again about a company that has supported us in the truth movement for years. Inner Health Botanicals. This company produces the highest quality superfood around, called Inner Food. My wife just loves the stuff. And now the health ranger, Mike Adams, has awarded Inner Food his Editor's Choice Award for Best Superfood of 2009. Inner Food is loaded with 20 great organic ingredients. No fillers, no sweeteners. It would be impossible to blend this up for a better price, and their formula really works. This is the real thing for the great health you need. Try the Nutra Cafe, their great organic coffee infused with polysaccharides that boost the immune system. A truly healthy coffee that tastes great. And take it from me, folks, it really does taste great. Don't forget to try their other great products. Go to www.enerfood.com. That's www.enerfood.com. Or just click on their banner on Infowars.com for special pricing.
Mankind's oldest natural antibiotic. This very special mineral has been used for centuries by most cultures throughout the world. Utopia, Texas is home to a small but mighty supplement company called Utopia Silver, who offers colloidal products produced in distilled water without use of animal protein, nitrates, or saline solutions. Because our colloidal silver is made up of nano-sized particles, it can be better utilized at the cellular level, and germs can't mutate to be resistant like they can to modern-day antibiotics. Utopia Silver has a broad range of health supplements, including colloidal silver, gold, and copper, with a money-back guarantee on the colloidal products we produce. For 4 years, Utopia Silver has been fighting in the Texas courts against agencies that would steal our God-given rights of health care and freedom of speech. Visit us today at utopiasilver.com. That's UTOPIA silver.com, or call 888-213-4338, 888-213-4338, and help us win this battle.
The Genesis Communications Radio Network proudly presents The Alex Jones Show, because there's a war on for your mind.
Okay, finishing up with Daryl Rundis, and we're going to go on to your phone calls here and much other news. Daryl, you were talking about your Facebook. Fire that out for folks that want to find it. And also, when are you going to launch this website so I can have you on to talk about the new?
Yeah, we're looking at T-minus 24 days, so we're ready to go with You Do News at the end of July, and we're really excited about it. We've had some tremendous breakthroughs, syncing up all the CDNs and making sure that it's going to be hacker-proof, and it's going to be able to handle the bandwidth that we're going to need to stream all those videos.
Well, I'm excited to push it. UDonews.com. Very, very exciting, Daryl.
Yeah, in fact, I want